Picturesque Pacific Northwest and the city of Seattle. Welcome inside Lumen Field, where all the 12s make it at home for the Seahawks. Straight ahead, we've got a good one on tap. It's the Cincinnati Bengals and the Seattle Seahawks. Mike Tirico and Greg Olsen with you. Evan McPherson getting this one started. Off we go from Lumen Field. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line. Here comes the Seattle offense to take over for the 18 draft. Out of USC, it's Sam Darnold.
You think back to last week and what was really a pretty bland game. He didn't do a ton that was overly exciting, but his team was still able to come out with a win. I think that's really a testament to this roster that they have built. Yes, you're going to need your quarterback to play good ball as the season progresses, but in the meantime, they are good enough around him that as he continues to find his way, this is still a tough team to match up.
That'll be a short pickup. That's not enough for the first down. That's a game of 3. The bumps and bruises, they start to accumulate this time of year. And you can always see that in the key inactives for this game. They'll try to sneak it here. And this is going to work out. He's got it. The first down at the 38-yard line. It's a game of 2. So they come to the line for first down and 10. Working out of the gun, it's Darnold. That one swung out wide to Walker. And no chance to turn and go. That one good for just a couple. Brings up 2nd and 8. Slot man in motion right. Operating from the gun, it's Darnold. Downfield, he's got Horton. And he will score. Corey Horton. Touchdown Seahawks. It's his 3rd touchdown catch this year. The extra point from Party is good. And the Seahawks will take a 7-0 lead. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. It's a return. Here comes Calvin Austin. And he'll be taken down right at the 29-yard line. The Cincinnati offense set to take over for the first time. They are led out by the #1 overall pick back in 2020, national champion at LSU. It's Joe Burrow.
We had a chance to sit down with him this week, Mike. It almost came across to both of us that he wasn't entirely over last week's close loss. And he made the point. He said, listen, playing quarterback in the NFL, you're going to be judged by how well do you play and what is your record in one-score games. Last week, they found themselves on the wrong end of it. If they get themselves into a back-and-forth matchup today, they've got to make enough plays down the stretch to come away with the win.
That's good for the Bengals. First down. They go play action for Burrow. Throw to the right flat. It is caught. And he can't get away. They rally to the football defensively. Bring him down for no gain.
Second and 10.
Really well done here by the defense, Mike, executing this zone defense, and they've got to be able to pattern read. You're not just going to drop back to a spot and just play like a robot based on what the receivers do.
Oh, he's going to be bottled up and taken down. They got him. Derek Hall in for the sack. It's a loss of 9 and sets up third down.
The best thing they did here, Mike, is keep their rush lane integrity. What that means is you have to rush the quarterback as a unit. Keep him in the pocket. Keep him on that X. And when you do, man, he becomes a sitting duck for this pass rush.
on this opening drive. On fourth down, here's Matt Ariza to punt. Rashid Shaheed back to return this one. That's taken at about the 14. And it's going to be brought down after a short return. And that's where his team will get possession of the football. Well, Seahawks offense and Sam Darnold heading back on the field. He had the touchdown pass earlier, adding to his season total. You get a look at the NFL leaders in touchdown passes to this point this season. Looking middle, and there is Horton. And they'll be set up now. Up past the 40 with that one. Remember, he had the touchdown on the opening drive, and here on drive 2, he gets a first down with that catch. Smith in Jigba, the man in motion. They fake the jet sweep and will hand it up the middle. And he finds some space, tackled after a gain of injured Bengal on the field. As the athletic training staff looks at him, we'll step away for a moment. We'll keep it on the ground and keep it walking. And he'll get about 4 out of that one. That should be enough to move the chains. It is first down.
This is a situation that play callers love to be in, Mike. They have all their options on the table. Second and short, play action pass, you can run. In this case, they choose to keep it on the ground, play it safe, pick up the first down.
And play halted for a moment. We have an injured Seahawk player. Athletic training staff looking at him, so we'll step aside. We'll try again. It's second and 10. From the pistol, here's Walker. And they'll take this down inside the 35. A pickup there of 13. It's good for a Seahawks first down.
First and 10 at the 34-yard line.
Here's a designed run. He'll step up and run this. And they will take him down at the 20-yard line. Nice chunk here in this good-looking drive. Pickup of 14 and a first down.
First and 10 at the 20-yard line.
From the shotgun, here's Darnold. That's to the end zone where it's incomplete. What a job in coverage, muscling that one free. It'll be second down now. Off the play fake, here's Darnold. That's to the end zone, but just too far out in front. That one's incomplete.
Smith in Jigba. Incomplete. Cam Taylor-Britt
throwing on third down is Darnold. This one just too far for the receiver, out in front of him. That one falls incomplete. So on comes Joshua Carty to try this field goal. This one will be from 37 yards out. Carty's kick is good. And the Seahawks will extend to a 10-0 lead.
And this is what you want. I mean, you clearly have the advantage, but you want to continue to apply pressure. Can you score every time you get the ball? They're able to do that here. They tack on 3 and extend their lead.
And a solid run back there. He'll get this out past the 30-yard line. We've got 3 tight ends here on first and 10. They'll run with the former 7th-round draft pick, Isaiah Pacheco. And he'll only be able to muster a couple of yards. Derek Hall there to bring him down. He'll stay on the ground and stay with Pacheco. And he's got a Bengals first down as he's up to the 45-yard line.
And the Bengals first down. First and 10 at the 45-yard line.
Here's a handoff to Pacheco. And that'll be good for about a half dozen. It'll set up second down.
He's across midfield to the 48-yard line. A 7-yard pickup brings up second and 3.
From the shotgun, it's Burrow. And And he got rid of that one quickly before the receiver even knew what was going on. That's incomplete.
Derek Hall there on the coverage.
Working out of the gun, Burrow. Open left side is Gesicki. And he's going to have the first down taken down after a short pickup of 5, but it will keep the drive going.
First down. It's a gain of 6. And the Bengals first down.
Play action now. It's Burrow. To the middle of the field, caught by Higgins. And they'll move this ball way down into the red zone, inside the 20-yard line. They get 22 yards there. It's a Cincinnati first down. They'll run it straight ahead with Pacheco. He's belted in the backfield. What a shot he took. It's going to be a loss of yardage. What a play. We are through one. 10-0 is our score. Greg and I back in the Great Northwest in a moment. It's Bengals football here to begin the second quarter. They've got it second down and 12 to go. And he's going to be dropped after a pickup of about 5.
And it's third down.
Burrow from out of the gun here on third down. And that is incomplete.
Intended for Calvin.
I like the idea of taking your shot there on third down, pushing the ball downfield, looking for the touchdown. But now as it brings up fourth down, you're already this close. You're in field goal range, but do you keep that offense on the field and try to maintain possession and see if you can come away with 6? And I can tell you firsthand, Mike, when you find yourself trailing in a game, you don't feel very good about coming away with field goals. But in this case, it does get them a little bit closer and cut into this deficit.
He'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive.
26-yard line.
This drive starts on the ground with Walker. That one never got started. Defensive pressure too much, and they drop him in the backfield. After the loss of 3, it is 2nd and 13. Throwing, Darnold. They'll try to set up the screen here with Walker.
Just a little slow developing on that screenplay there. It was pretty obvious to the entire defense exactly what was going on. Nobody was thinking pass. Nobody was getting back into their drops, and just nowhere for that back to go.
That one too far out in front. It is incomplete. So it's fourth down. The Seahawks send out the Aussie Michael Dixon to punt. And it'll be a good return. He's able to get it up past the 40-yard line. Out comes Joe Burrow and the Bengals offense to take over once more. And the numbers will show he's been one of the top quarterbacks in the league all season long, right up there among the leaders in passing yards. Gonna get that complete to Jamar Chase. And they get this one across midfield to the 47-yard line.
And the Bengals first down. A gain of 12. First down, Bengals.
Off the play fake. Here's Burrow. That is incomplete. No way to force the football in there. Good coverage. It'll bring up second down.
Brings up 2nd and 10.
A give here to Pacheco. And they'll take this down inside the 35. A gain there of 15. And the Bengals going to have a first down.
Bengals first down. A gain of 15. First down, Cincinnati.
Once again, it's Pacheco. And this time they are ready for him. Thrown for a loss. And it's second down.
It's a loss of a yard.
So everything this defense talks about, Mike, is creating negative plays. It's one of the best run defenses in football. Everything is about suffocating you at the line of scrimmage, make you work for everything you get.
And this takes him into the red zone. He's brought down inside the 20-yard line.
18.
Well, they hook up again. Second time on this drive. And this one's good for 18 yards and a first down.
And a Bengal first down.
Great pre-snap identification by the quarterback, realizing that the blitz was coming and exactly where the soft spot in the defense would be. He's able to put that slant route right on the front shoulder pad of his receiver. Leads to a real nice run after catch and brings up first down.
We'll try again here. Second and 10.
At the Seahawks 16-yard line.
Throwing is Burrow. Has caught Gesicki on the right. And he's going to be dropped after a pickup of about 5.
5-yard pickup on the play. And it's third down.
On third down, they'll set up to throw.
The pass. Looking Witherspoon.
So now they'll send out Evan McPherson for this field goal try. This from 34 yards. He is 2 for 2. That kick is good. And the Bengals cut the lead to 4. It's 10-6.
So anytime an offense comes off the field after settling for 3, you always have to take the good with the bad. In order to get down there in field goal range, you had to do something positive to move the ball. But at the same time, how are we going to be able to finish these drives and convert for 6 the next time we get down there?
The Seahawks offense getting those helmets back on, ready to head out for their next possession. The lead sits at 4. So they'll try to add on to that. This drive begins with first and 10. Darnold now to throw. Complete to the former Buckeye, Jackson Smith-Njigba. They get 11 and quickly pick up the first down. Line of scrimmage is the 37-yard line for first and 10.
First and 10 at the 37-yard line.
Running left, here's a jet sweep. And he'll be out of bounds on the other side of midfield at the 45.
A gain of 19 yards. That's another Seahawks first down.
On the ground, it's Walker. And he'll plow forward for a gain of 4 yards.
He's tackled at the 40-yard line.
Ball on the 40 now. Here's second and 5. Smith-Njigba, the man in motion. Gets it away quickly, and it's caught. And they bring him down, but not until they get inside the 30-yard line. 15 yards through the air. First down, Seattle.
26-yard line.
The thing that jumps out to me the most, Mike, is just how often the quarterback is able to throw the ball to his first read in the progression. So hats off to the play caller. Him and the quarterback seeing the game through the exact same set of eyes. And there is a lot of room to operate.
Tough running there in the red zone. He did not want to go down. And he picks up the first down. It'll be first and goal.
First down. First and goal at the 6-yard line.
Here's Walker. This time they're ready for it. Room to run the last snap. Not this one. They stop him for no gain.
Loss of 1. Brings up second and goal at the 7-yard line.
Trying to get here from the 7-yard line. Second down and goal. Smith-Njigba, the man in motion. The ball's out. Looked like one of the Seahawks was in there and did keep the ball with Seattle.
And they should consider themselves lucky. You can't let a pass rusher through that quickly and not expect there to be consequences. Fortunately, they're at least able to fall on it and prevent this from being a complete disaster.
So the last 2 plays have gone backwards. Now it's third and goal. And this is going to be incomplete. That is great work there, making things difficult defensively. It'll set up a fourth down.
A 37-yard attempt.
He is 2 for 2. That kick is good. And the Seahawks will tack on 3 more, extending the lead here late in the first half. Austin now to return this, and he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line. Out comes Joe Burrow and the Bengals offense to take over once more. The numbers have looked good this season. Case in point right here, right up there among the NFL leaders in touchdown passing. On first down, Burrow. He'll find Chase. That's complete. And he's going to be taken down to 37.
It's a gain of 11. And the Bengals first down.
A first down throw for Burrow. That one just too far out in front, and it's incomplete.
It's rare to see an offense that finds themselves trailing and say, well, their quarterback's been actually one of their biggest bright spots. Usually that doesn't go hand in hand, so it's a little surprising to see him miss a throw like that on a day where he's completed passes at a highly efficient rate.
After back-to-back incompletions, they now face third down and 10. Here's Burrow. Nowhere to go. He is taken down. Here's Matt Araiza now. He's on for the second time and wouldn't mind a carbon copy of that first kick. And he'll get forward a few yards on the return. And that's where the offense will take over. The Seahawks offense and Kenneth Walker ready to take over once more. They lead by a touchdown as this drive begins with 1st and 10. Now, Darnold. His pass taken in by Shaheed. Here's 2nd and 2.
It's a gain of 8.
Working out of the gun, it's Darnold. Little short pass here, caught by his tight end. So it'll be 1st and 10. They'll scrimmage at the 33.
1st and 10 at the 33-yard line.
Operating from the gun, it's Darnold. Smith and Jigba left side. He's got it. He'll come up now for 2nd down and 4. To throw again is Darnold. Short pass taken in by the tight end. And that's a 1st down. It will be a gain of 8. Now Seattle will use the final timeout, as that'll stop the clock with 12 seconds to go in this first half. Here's Darnold again. He'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete. 2nd and 10.
It's 2nd down and 10.
Darnold to the air once more. Oh, a loose football. And this will be recovered by the offense. So they avoid the catastrophe of a finish. Time runs out, and that's the end of the first half. Austin now to return this. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line. Bengals offense ready to get going again. They'll have it first in this 3rd quarter. They trail here by a touchdown as this drive will start with a 1st down. Burrow. A very quick throw there, but not on the same page with his target. That's incomplete.
It leads to 2nd and 10.
Off the read, here's Burrow. And he'll wind up with a short pickup as he slides to a stop. And that's going to bring up 3rd down.
And it's 3rd down.
From the shotgun, it's Burrow. Derek Long. He gets in to record his 3rd sack of the afternoon.
6 yards.
And good coverage by the punt team. They stop him before he can get any return cranked up. The Seahawks offense trotting back out for their first involvement of this second half. They'll try to establish some tempo as they start this one with 1st and 10. From the shotgun, here's Darnold. Oh, the short throw there, but it's going to end up incomplete. That's a pass he'd say he should have had. Instead, he does not, and it brings up 2nd down. To the left side, and is caught by Horton. And they'll work this close to a 1st down, maybe just a tad short. They're going to go jet sweep on 3rd down. And he's not going to get the 1st down. They met him, brought him down in the backfield on 3rd and short.
Looking to create a little spark here on 3rd down. They go to the jet sweep. It can tend to be a little bit of an all-or-nothing type play, and when the defense sniffs it out, you make yourself susceptible to a loss, just like we saw here.
And no return forthcoming. It's a touchback, and it'll come out to the 20-yard line. Heading out now, the Cincinnati offense. They're going to get set to take over once more. They'll see if they can put something together here, beginning with 1st and 10. Getting the tight end involved in the run game here. And he'll force his way forward, maybe a yard. 2nd down coming up.
Brings up 2nd and 9.
Working out of the gun, Burrow. That's to his big tight end, Gesicki. Well, he's brought down. That pass is going to pick up 4 and bring up 3rd down.
3rd and 4.
Burrow now. This one grabbed by Austin. And he's going to pick up the 1st down. He knew where that marker was and made sure he got beyond it.
That's good for a Bengals 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 31-yard line.
To throw is Burrow. Taken in by Gesicki. And he'll be out of bounds. A pickup, though, of 6. From the 38 now, here's 2nd and 3.
It's a gain of 7.
A handoff to Pacheco. And he'll be brought down just shy of midfield. They'll come up here, 1st and 10.
And the Bengals 1st down.
On the ground, here's Pacheco. And he surges forward for a gain of about 5. From the 46, here's 2nd and 5.
Brings up 2nd and 5 at the 46.
That one's incomplete. Good coverage there. It's uncomfortable for the receiver. Couldn't hang with it, and it brings up 3rd down. To throw is Burrow. He's got a receiver. It's Chase. Call it a gain of 13. It's a Cincinnati 1st down.
That's another Bengals 1st down. A gain of 13 yards. 1st down, Cincinnati.
Throwing is Burrow. And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on 1st down.
A bit of a quick hitter here. And what you're hoping for, Mike, is that the defense can't react quickly enough because the ball's coming out so hot. But they knew it was coming, and they end up holding them to just a short gain.
Here's Pacheco. And this takes him into the red zone. He's brought down inside the 20-yard line. It's a gain of 10 yards. And the Bengals going to have a 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 17-yard line.
Out of the gun, here's a run up the gut. And somehow he's going to get a yard out of this. He fought through that first contact. It'll bring up 2nd down.
At the 15-yard line. 2 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and 8.
Back to throw, Burrow. This offensive line just has no answers right now. It's another sack. 3rd and long.
8 yards. It's 3rd down.
Now, Burrow. And he's going to go down yet again. He has been under fire all game long. Christian Wilkins, the former Dolphin, in there to bring him down. So now they'll send out Evan McPherson for this field goal try. This a 46-yard attempt. 3 for 3 in the game, as this one is also good. And the Bengals will cut the lead down to 4.
So it's not exactly what you're looking for when you set out on a drive, but at the same time, you don't want to come away empty-handed either. So in this case, they'll take those 3 points.
This one taken at the 7. And he is stopped at 25. The drive will begin there. Out comes the Seattle offense as they get ready for their next possession. They'll start out 1st down and 10. On the ground, it's Walker to start the drive. And wow, tough to bring down that time. Surging forward for a pickup of 6. 2nd down.
A 7-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 3 at the 32-yard line.
Darnold. Oh, and this one's going to wind up incomplete. That's one you'd think he'd be able to corral. He can't find the handle, and it's going to lead to a 3rd down. Smith in Jigba, the man in motion. This one just too far for the receiver, out in front of him. That one falls incomplete.
Every so often, Mike, you can see these offenses, and it looks like the passing game gets a little bit too predictable. And as the defense continues to flood the back end of these zones with extra defenders, they're continuing to force this quarterback to not only make some difficult throws, but to put the ball in harm's way.
And it'll be brought down, short return, and they'll take over there. The Bengals offense and their running back Isaiah Pacheco head out for the next drive. Trail by 4, touchdown gives them the lead. Drive begins with 1st and 10. Trying to fit in the slant, and it was intercepted. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead.
The Seahawks take over 1st and 10 at the 34-yard line.
The run up the middle, it's Walker. And he ran right through one tackle, fighting forward. Good gain on the ground of about 7. So, from the 26-yard line, here's 2nd and 3. Shaheed in motion. Using the jet sweep for the fake, they run it up the middle. He's fighting to get back to the line of scrimmage, but can't get there. Dropped for the loss of a yard.
A loss of a yard on the play. It's now 3rd down and 4.
So, 3 quarters have come and gone. Back with more after the break. You're tuned in to the NFL on EA Sports. 3rd and short yardage, and here's Darnold. This one broken up. It's incomplete. Good job separating the receiver from the ball, and it is 4th down. Darnold now to throw. Got it with Smith in Jigba. And he's going to have the 1st down. Aggressive call there. Works out as they convert on 4th down. They run with Walker. They'll try to get back to the line, but he's not happening. Going to lose a yard. Lost 1 on the last play, so now it's 2nd and 11. Darnold to throw. The pressure too much, and he goes down. So backed up after the sack, and now it's 3rd and long. Now Darnold. He'll let this go towards the end zone. And that'll be in and out of his hands. It's incomplete. So now a big spot coming here. This to stretch the lead to a touchdown. And this one, right down the middle. It's good. A big 3 points as they extend their fourth quarter lead. The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. On the return, it's McKenzie. He'll be brought down right around the 25-yard line. The Bengals offense headed back to take over once more. They'll begin with 1st and 10. Play action now. It's Burrow. The ball deflected at least a couple of times, and it'll fall to the ground. It's incomplete. He was trying to get it to Jamar Chase, and it'll lead to a 2nd down. Burrow to throw. He'll spot Higgins, who makes the grab. And he's going to get this to the 37-yard line. It's a pickup of 12. It's a Cincinnati 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 37-yard line.
A run up the middle with Pacheco. And he'll get nothing here. Back to the line of scrimmage, and that's all.
So I think as you look back over the course of this game, it's really been the inability of this offense, Mike, to create any sort of balanced attack to get anything going. And whether you look at the rushing yards, whether you look at just the points scored, this offense has to find a way going forward to generate more big plays and more balance, both run and pass.
It's a gain of 3. Brings up 3rd.
Burrow from out of the gun here on 3rd down. That's into the hands of Gesicki. He's got it. Catch number 7 so far in this one. And a 1st down.
That's good for a Bengals 1st down.
They'll break the huddle. It's coming up now for 1st and 10.
Bengals 1st down.
Off the play fake. Here's Burrow. And he can't hang on through the contact. Incomplete. Good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. It'll bring up 2nd down. Now, Burrow. They're trying to set up the screen here with Pacheco. And they'll work this close to a 1st down, maybe just a tad short.
Number 10, Isaiah Pacheco.
It's the quarterback with the sneak. Trying to find any seam he can, but the push too strong in the middle. He didn't get there. It's 4th down. Here's Burrow. That is incomplete. Oh, they elected to throw on 4th and short. It does not work out. They turn it over on down. Well, Seahawks offense ready to see what they can do with this next possession. They'll do so with 1st and 10. To throw is Darnold. There's a short one taken in by Barner. That's a nice pickup on a 1st down throw. It's a gain of 8.
8 yards on the pickup. Brings up 2nd down.
A shotgun run now with Walker. And this is going to be a Seahawks 1st down as he's up to the 45-yard line.
Gain of 6. That's good for a Seahawks 1st down.
Smith in Jigba, the man in motion. They fake the jet sweep and give it up the middle. Oh, and he takes a really good lick in the backfield. They were all over him defensively for that run. So they go backwards on 1st down. Here's 2nd and 13. They'll try to set up the screen here with Walker. And he'll be very close to a 1st down. Won't quite have enough, but now a much more advantageous spot.
Leads to 3rd down and 1.
On 3rd and a yard, here's Darnold. Oh, they got the turnover they needed. It's intercepted. Picked off by Jordan Battle. And the Bengals will take over possession here at the 44. Burrow now to throw on first down. And the ball out of the reach of the receiver. Falls incomplete.
Incomplete. Devin Witherspoon on the coverage.
We'll try again. It's 2nd and 10. Working out of the gun, Burrow. This offensive line just has no answers right now. It's another sack. Byron Murphy in there to record his 2nd sack of the afternoon and number 6 on the year. Throwing now on 3rd and long. And he's going to go down yet again. He has been under fire all game long. Boye Mafe. He's in to drop him for a sack, and that will bring up 4th down. The Bengals ready to punt this one away. We forced a punt, trailing here in the 4th quarter. And he's going to be brought down after a short return, and that's where his team will get possession of the football. The Seahawks offense ready to take over possession of the football. They'll start it here with a 1st and 10. Ooh, some hitting going on now. He was roughed right at the line of scrimmage. Now the Bengals are going to call the first of their timeouts, and they'll get together prior to the 2nd down play. From the shotgun, here's Darnold. Shaheed with the catch. Into space at the 45. And he is out of bounds on the other side of midfield.
It's a gain of
1st and 10.
And the Seahawks, 1st down.
That is caught out wide on the RPO. The defense uses its 2nd timeout here, and don't forget, clock to stop when we hit the 2-minute warning as well.
At the Bengals' 42-yard line.
On 2nd down, it's Darnold. He'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete. It is 3rd and 10.
Andre Cisco on the coverage.
Here's Darnold again. Short pass taken in by the tight end. And 3rd and final timeout taken by the defense. So the 2-minute warning is the only clock stoppage they have left.
At the 23-yard line.
Darnold to the air once more. Smith and Jigba has it on that out route. And they'll get him down inside the 5-yard line. It's 1st and goal coming up. Not just a 1st down, but reception number 70 on the season. Victory very much in sight now as they'll take a knee. Back to the 5-yard line now. 2nd down and goal. They were